Alright, BobalosRex here. And let's get to this vault, because I need some pieces. Well, I'm looking for some upgrades, because I've been working on an 8 mask run. Yeah, no, so here's hoping I get something good. This is actually what I need. Sweet. Sweet. I need a better necklace. And it's somewhat better, because all those stats are equal for me, so that's good. Sweet. Alright, so let's get into what's going on this week. You may have noticed, let's be real, the big deal this week, we'll talk about all these weeklies, but the big deal this week is new vision. Alright, and new upgrades. So, there is I would say there's a minor issue right here. Oh! Oh, you can switch this around now. They fixed it. These were locked in. This is the setup if you're going... I wanted to switch this for my 8 mask run. If you're trying to do 8 masks, I'm going to tell you this is the setup you may want to be looking at. Because this, with Nemesis and Multitudes, honestly, this doesn't matter. Drain matters, and this matters. But this, not so much. Alright, so looking good here with that. And you got the upgraded runes you can get. So now I have the greater runes unlocked for my account. So that's account wide. The first person on your account to do it gets a free one. So that's nice. But I mean, getting the mementos isn't that hard anyways. I got my dragon. You could get all the parts. Now for the motorcycle, I have all the parts here. So I'm going to be making my motorcycle this week. And you should be able to start on the JC mount, even if you don't have jewel crafting. But if you do have jewel crafting, you want to try to get a jewel crafter in there. They just got to know it. And if not, kill Big Cheech. And if you get this, you can have someone work order it. You can work order it. Alright? I'm pretty sure. I haven't tested it yet. I'm hoping people... Here, let's go to the work order station right now. We're going straight there. And I'll go through some of the other news. So we got World Soul Memory. I picked Undermine Explorer. You can do that. Alright, here we go. Wrong person. Alright, let's see. Boy, Crystal Panther. Yep, there. Look at that. You can't make it this week because you need a piece from Stormwind. But yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. You can work order it. Easy peasy. Alright, you just need the mats. So get that started in Ogrimmar. We did get June trading post announced. And it's the Flaming Chimeras. I'm going to have my whole experience on that. But it's the Flaming Chimeras that we were all talking about. But you also want to finish up this month so you can get Weechi. And remember, Weechi's the customizable pet. The first customizable pet, other than the Perky Pug. You know, Perky Pug does have costumes. But yeah, don't forget, you can get Weechi. Finish up your trading post. Get your tendies ready. It's a big mount month. It's looking like I'm going to be spending like 800. No, I think it's going to be 1,050 for the mounts, I think is what it said. So you're going to want some stuff saved up for that. Mount collectors. And Dastardly Duos starts next week in Dark Moon Fair this Sunday. Don't miss out on Dark Moon Fair. It's always something to do for your professions. Jewel Crafter, you know, all you need is 30 for the recipe. You don't need 30 to get it to drop though. Alright. Now, other than that, let's get to the weeklies here. I kind of already said all the news. But let's get to the rest of the weeklies here. So we got World Quest Weekly and Arena Weekly going on. They have the ability to do 2 weekly events. You know, Sign of the Skirmisher and Sign of the Emissary. Make sure, if you need rep, do Sign of the Emissary. It's really good for rep. You get a Freehold Renown. Then we got Cedar Brew Meadery as the dungeon this week. Get some extra rep. And the rest of the PvP stuff this week, we got Sparks of War, Isle of Dorn, Skirmishes and Arenas, and Skirmishes in Arena Skirmish, or Rated Arenas and Arena Skirmishes. Sorry. You know what's funny though? I just realized, because the Catalyst is right here in the city, people aren't getting ganked doing their tier. Shadowlands, tier Catalyst, gank spot. All of Dragonflight, tier Catalyst, gank spot. Not anymore. Blizzard said, you know what? Let's not have people getting ganked trying to convert tier. Bravo. Look at all the mounts I got from Visions. Alright, so yeah. Dastardly Duos. Next week. Oh, World Bosses. I got World Bosses to talk about too. So we got... Make sure to hit up the Godfather, you know. And then... I guess it's Hollow Falls up. So that one's given some gold and some rep. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Alright, how's Mythics going this week? Pulsar, the orbs. Okay, make sure to touch your buddy's orbs. Delves this week. Make sure you're working on your delves. We got till... The idea is till August. So you do want to get your delve done. Seasonal stuff by August to be safe. Get that done. We got Cooking Impossible Brawl this week. And I think that's it, yeah. Alright, and then that's basically all the WoW news in current WoW. WoW Classic. MOP Classic launch date and pre-patch confirmed. MOP month is July. June, we got Dastardly Duos. You got SOD Classic, that promotion with the Scarlet Crusade. First boss. You can do that and get a free boost in MOP Classic for July. Then remember, I talked about it in its own video. July 1st is when pre-patch hits, and you can get that new mount that's going to be a cross promotion by leveling a panda. Not a monk, just a panda through the starting experience. So it's going to be a little slower than it is now, but it should be easy. And then also July is T-Rex month. So there's a lot of stuff going on in July. We got new Midsummer stuff. And the new patch, most likely, 11.1.7, is going to be on the 17th. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up next month, along with the trading post. And in SOD, if you didn't hear the news, it's slowing down, but they're working on something new. And I'm excited for what that is, but it's going to take some time. And I'll be talking about that when it comes, and I'll definitely be playing that, like I said. Another video. Now in Fresh Classic, they're just chilling in ZG. Alright? And everyone's talking about the Fresh Classic server being Burning Crusade waiting room. So maybe they will get Burning Crusade era servers. So people can sit in Classic, people can sit in Burning Crusade, but we'll see. Maybe they'll just do quicker refreshes. We'll have to see. Blizzard's doing crazy stuff. 2026 is going to be a big year, but 2025 is going to have big stuff too. Alright? 2025 is going to have big stuff too, but it does look like 2026 is going to be the big year. Alright? And then we got Hearthstone. What's going on in Hearthstone? Paladin is taking over. Alright? The event is in its last week, so get the event done if you're doing that. And a new arena update is coming. And that means, I think, an expansion reveal soon. I saw some people talking about what could the next Hearthstone expansion be. We already know this year. They kind of already spoiled the expansions. We're getting Unaguro 2 and the Chromie Timeways, Heroes of Azeroth. So, Ungoro 2, what does it mean? New quests. We also got Hearthstone pets in the work. which is going to be more monetization. Speaking of that, there's new stuff in the shop. There's stuff going away in Hearthstone. I just buy expansions. That's all I do. And I really like Imbued Paladin, so I'm having a good time right now in Hearthstone Standard for once in a while. Because it's been a while since I was having a bit of fun. I didn't like the Hunter meta. Diablo 4, Season 9 revealed, Campfire, and PTR have begun. It's Herodric spells, Herodric jewels, new uniques, new legendaries, Nightmare Dungeons escalation. So maybe those are getting a nice little boost. So that'll be good for them. Herodric strong room, so that's the new loot room. And then the Diablo stuff is starting in July. So Season 9 for Diablo is going to be in July too for Diablo players. And then there's some Diablo 3 news. Season 34 ends on the 1st of June. And Season 35 starts on the 6th. So that'll be cool for Diablo 3 players. Overwatch, the mid-season patches is here last week. So there's all that going on. I guess there was some Freyja drama in Stadium, and they have to update her this week. So we'll figure out what's going on with that. Street Fighter promotions is still ongoing. And so you can buy the Street Fighter stuff if you want, whatever. There's also, I guess there's an event every Wednesday. And you can watch this. Oh, I should have wrote down the name. But there's an Overwatch thing on the main channel every Wednesday, and there's drops linked to it. It's just a bunch of, like, either portraits or the sprays, something small stuff. And then in Rumble, I guess we're waiting for Heroic Molten Core and anything new. You know, I'm still just playing it daily, chilling. And that's it. That's the news. Now, what am I working on? Ogrimmar guides. 8 mask run. Possibility. Something I missed earlier. What was the raid boost this week? Well, it should have broke the dispenser, but it doesn't seem to work. If you've already zoned in, you need to zone in on alts, and you can roll for more. So, someone in the guild just got a 3. So that's nice. Let's look at the prices real quick. I want to see the price of Augment Rune, because that's what I'm working on. Trying to make some gold. Yeah, see, it's still a good price. You know, it's still selling. And yeah, unlocking the weapon, the champion on the weapon vendor is really good for the visions. But yeah, so I'm working on some videos about visions. I'm working on more lore rants. For me, we got a lot of stuff around the corner, like I said. And an 11.2 announcement next month. 11.2 has to be announced next month. At least. But, I'm excited. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.